Hey there, and welcome to Real Investment News. I'm Mike O'Neill. Well, after that crazy week that we had, it looks like we may be back on track to see some gains in the markets. Now, after everything was said and done, the S&P was down about 8.8% from the high in late January. The Dow is down 9%. That's almost in correction territory, which is considered a 10% drop. But this morning, things are looking up. But I do want to take a quick look back to what happened last week on the S&P. You can see this was the gain that we had in the final minutes of trading on Friday, and it kind of bounced back up. This is the 200-day moving average. We never touched it, but we are below the 50-day, and hopefully we're going to be able to get back above that. We'll see what happens here. Now, right now, Dow futures are up 285 points. The S&P and NASDAQ futures, they're both up 1% each. In Asia, the Shanghai Composite was up almost 0.8%. The Hang Seng glides just slightly lower, but the Nikkei, which has lost more than 11% so far this year, dropped another 2.3%. In Europe, things are actually looking better. The FTSE, DAX, and CAC, they are all up about 1.2 to 1.3%. They still have about 3 hours of trading left to go. Now, back here at home, the 10-year Treasury has actually sunk just a little bit. Oh, actually, it's up now 1%. It's up to 2.87. Today, the White House plans to release its infrastructure proposal. During the State of the Union, the president said that he wanted $1.5 trillion for repairing and upgrading U.S. infrastructure. We're also going to be getting the president's budget proposal today. And we need to talk a little bit about Bitcoin. It seems to be recovering from last week's big swings as well. Right now it's trading up around $86, almost $8,700. This actually dipped a bit just in the few minutes from when I got here this morning till right now. It's up 7.6%. Now, this is obviously much higher than when it hit like this is right below the 6,000 mark that was on February. Now, there are concerns about how much computer power is being used to mine these cryptocurrencies. A lot of these mining startups are heading to Iceland, where nearly 100% of their energy comes from renewable resources. Now, there are just 340,000 people living in Iceland, and this year, the electricity needed for Bitcoin mining could soon exceed the amount used by all of the homes in that entire country. Very interesting. Well, that's it for now. Please remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Check out our past reports at realinvestmentnews.com. I'm Mike O'Neill, and we'll see you again in a couple of hours.